We're unmuted. Hope we don't sound crazy. What's going on?
You talking here?
Yep, what's going on? Just making sure everything good.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
We're unmuted. Hope we don't sound crazy.
Yep, we're good.
What's going on? Yep, what's going on? Alright, cool. Getting there. This was gonna be a media source. The killing just did here. Media source. We're gonna call this. I call it the category drink of the day. Let's just call it pregame drink, and we'll change this weekly or show.
Let me know when we're up and running. I'm gonna put the last post up saying, and we're live.
No doubt. Alright, let me browse for that footage we just did there for the drink of the day, so I can throw that scene in there whenever we're ready. Desktop. Alright, I think we dropped it there. Drink of the day. Drink of the day. Since we live, I can't really bring it to air, but it's right there. Should be able to bring it. Alright, slate.
Don't forget to mute our mics too.
Okay, yeah.
You can put in the intro?
Yeah. So, y'all ready to get to it?
Yeah. Yo, like, look, we in the post game of season 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a wild ride. Yeah, man, we in the process of working shit out.
Yeah, I know.
So not amongst us like that. Like, we're not in danger of nothing, but just working shit out with the show. But we live, y'all.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Snacks in the building.
Movies, baby.
Blacks in the building.
Video games.
Gunsons in the building.
Music, everything.
Yes, you want it.
PreGame season 5.
Woo!
PreGame. PreGame. Flint water.
PreGame.
So it's blacks
PreGame.
and snacks. Blacks,
PreGame.
snacks.
PreGame season 5. PreGame.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
What's happening, everybody?
Yeah.
It is the pregame show.
Me.
You know what I'm saying? And we're down one tonight, but you know what I'm saying? He's still with us here in spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Blacks.
Helping us get ready for season 5.
Mm-hmm.
We've been teasing season 5. It seems for like 5 years now. I'm just fucking with y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We here, y'all.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy ass year.
Yeah.
The new year's already off to a crazy ass start. But if one thing can be said, it seems like regular people are not for the fuck shit no more.
Yeah.
Not going for it. Not going
Not
for
going for it, man.
Yeah.
But what's up, everybody? I
Yeah.
don't know what today's date is. I'm so all over the place.
Yeah.
now.
Hope
Is it
everyone's
the
doing
24th?
well. Today is the 24th, man. Happy 2021.
Absolutely.
We
You
made
know
it.
what I'm saying? We're coming to you live from the new Georgia Blue.
Sir, baby.
You know
We
what I'm
did it.
saying? Yeah,
We did it.
Goddamn right, y'all better bow down
Right.
to GA.
We
You know what I'm
did it.
saying? ATL, ho.
Come on,
We
man.
did
These
that
motherfuckers
shit.
mad, too.
We did that shit.
They
But,
gonna be mad.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on that a little bit. We don't want to get. We decided collectively
Yeah.
that we don't want to put too much on his boot
Yeah.
out the door. So we're gonna keep that moving.
Yeah.
But other than that, let's go ahead and get to these shots. God damn.
It is currently 22:08, which would be 10:08, and Dunson appears to be on. Is it the drink of the day we want to get to?
To my left is done, son.
Yeah.
To the far left,
Your
the
boy
ashy one. Hey, blacks
Snacks to our right here.
in the building.
Absolutely.
Blacks probably may not be to make it if he can,
Mm-hmm.
and he gonna fall through or not. You know, so always much love.
Always.
Blacks, you know, say look.
Shout out to
Oh,
Clutch.
of course, man.
Shout out
Shut
to
up,
Clutch.
Mr.
Yeah.
Fourth Quarter out there, man.
Yeah.
Always coming through with the love, so.
But just a quick. Oh, go ahead, son. Go ahead,
No,
son.
I was gonna say, look, intro's done. Hey, toast to freedom.
Let's get
I
to
agree,
it. What do we
man.
toast? What
For
do we got right
2021
here?
and all things blue.
I went with the Atlanta United shot glass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I went with whatever Keith gave me, which is Anchor Hawking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, I want a frat
Hey.
shot
All
glass.
right. Freedom.
2021,
Freedom.
Freedom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah! Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
Yeah. So
that was our toast to freedom, as we always
Yep.
do. We're about to get to the drink of the day.
yes.
What are we gonna be touching on later on after we get through all of that?
Man.
Look, man, so much has been
Movies,
going on, man.
games.
Look, it's a new dawn. It's a new fucking day. Look, we're still dealing with COVID, so that's
Yeah.
a thing. A smidgen of politics. Get out of it real
Yeah.
soon. But then back to the pre-gamers, man.
pre-gamers, dog.
Back to the pre-gamers. You know,
Right.
Snacks got movies and TV shows. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I know my man, the Ash one, got
You know,
games.
I got games for days.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, my daughter, she shout out to my babies, I love you. She said, "Daddy, half of my fucking VR headset ear was hanging on." She broke my ear on the headset. I said, "No!" But it only made me do research. So you know what I'm after now, which I will be getting soon, is the Quest 2. So I'm gonna touch on that. I did a
Bro,
lot
I
of
know-
research.
I know that pain.
Yeah, it
'Cause
sucks.
when I pulled my Xbox One out of my son's room and I lift it up and it's dripping.
Oh, it's done. Yeah, out of there. How the
I
fuck
don't know.
did this happen?
I had a leak in my bedroom a couple years back.
What no
And-
nigga in his goddamn bedroom?
I'm not I'm not
Okay,
trying to say what didn't
Okay.
cause the man's, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, Xbox to be wet. I'm just saying my PS3 was on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually the Xbox was on top of that. So Xbox, water dripping off the side of that motherfucker. My fucking my PlayStation, like got those sprinkles of water, no big deal. PlayStation done. Xbox let it dry out for a week and boop, it still runs.
What's up?
That 360 still runs.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and get to the drink of the day. What is it today? Because we didn't put the name on.
Got you. Shouts out to my homeboy Tone. The drink of the day is brought to you by one Antonio Slim Brown. My nigga Tone told me to try it out. I tried it out. It's pretty dope. It's called Liquid Marijuana. Liquid Marijuana drink of the day. Brought to you by, it's my homeboy Tone.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be equal parts of spice rum.
So
Yeah.
clearly the video is sideways.
Which is what it is. However, that brings me to a thing. I've seen lots of footages of all kinds of things out here. Lots of footages. Look, turn your camera sideways.
Yes.
What we shot today was meant to be close up and up down like that.
Yes.
It was meant to be shot that way. But if you turn your phone so that it's horizontal, when you post online, it covers the whole fucking screen, and I ain't gotta put up black bars beside of my shit because your phone horizontal matches everybody's widescreen TVs and their laptops.
Absolutely.
So turn your phone, just get it, turn your phone, and then shoot like that. You good to go.
Which way was it? We need to shoot.
United. Clockwise.
Clockwise, 90 degrees.
We'll take clockwise.
We'll take clockwise for 100. Going once, going twice,
Yeah.
and gone. So without further ado, this is take two.
Drink of the day.
Drink of the day.
Marijuana.
Okay. It's gonna be equal parts of spice rum. Okay. It's gonna be equal parts of spice rum. You can cut.
Boom.
So 1 part Malibu coconut rum. One other equal part blue carousel. Equal part Midori or melon liqueur, whatever one you have. Midori is the name brand, but they make them all. $12 ounces of pineapple juice. Combine all in one shaker and shake well. And then pour over.
Y'all, I
Okay.
promise you we here,
It's
man.
gonna
We
be
got a
equal
little
parts
technical difficulties,
of
but the
spice
drink of the
rum.
day is coming here for you right now. Just stand by, and we got it coming to you right now.
Before you play it though,
Fuck it. There we go.
Okay.
And
It's
enjoy
gonna
the
be
drink
equal
of the day.
parts.
That all right?
You can cut. Alright, boom. So 1 part Malibu coconut rum. 1 other equal part blue carousel. Equal part Midori or melon liqueur, whatever one you have. Midori is the name brand, but you know they make them all. $12 ounces of pineapple juice. Combine all in 1 shaker and shake well. And then pour over rice. With a splash of sweet and sour.
I fucked this up.
Right now.
All right.
And that with some trial and error.
Yeah.
The drink of the day.
It's the drink of the day.
Waiting for you.
Drink it down and you.
It's the drink of But yeah.
It's a drink of the day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You can't even see it.
And I'm dry.
He got a green drink on the green screen. That's crazy. I guess that's what you call a cup half empty. A cup half clear.
Drinking a fucking forest out here.
That's dope as fuck. Head with nobody.
Yeah.
Drinking a fucking
Come
forest
on,
out
man.
here.
Pre-game
Bees.
style. Pre-game. Y'all ain't on that shit right there. We
Thank
drinking,
you.
We drinking that
Well,
clear.
right.
We drinking that clear. Straight up.
Mm.
But so that was drinking today, liquid marijuana. Pretty smooth drink. Definitely will sneak up on you. So let's go ahead and kick it off right quick.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
While we were setting up the drink of the day before we started getting on air, there was a party foul. There was a party foul. So, according to sanctuary rules, party fouls incur punishments, aka Flint water. And so,
Whose party foul is this?
you know whose party foul it is.
I'll be one Mr.
This
Dunn,
is
son.
a rare occasion, people. Because I normally am on my shit when I'm here. To avoid this particular situation. But I ain't gonna be no punk ass bitch about it.
Yes.
And I'm gonna take my punishment now.
Nice.
I can tell you right now that it is crispy cold.
Oh yeah, we keep it in the freezer.
It is like pure
Surprisingly
maple syrup.
thick. I know, right? That just looked like raw fucking honey. Man, that's thick.
It has a sweet cinnamon pancake scent and aroma coming off of it like a candle. Stick my pinky out for this. And hey, matter of fact, this is a good little segue
Yeah.
to say that bitch ass motherfucker is on trial right now for the Flint shit.
Not just him, not just the former governor of Michigan and his fucking cronies. And they pled not guilty because basically the governor said, I plead not guilty. He pulled Nino Brown. Oh, it's bigger than me, and I ain't going down by myself.
Right.
And that's
Hey.
fine. Fuck all of you. And I hope all of you go down.
Because
And I hope Flint gets its justice.
you know what? Flint's water still isn't fucking clean. It's still not clean, and lead poisoning and Legionnaire's disease
Tastes
has
like potpourri.
Lifelong effects.
It's
God.
like potpourri.
Yeah. Taste like that right there. Taste like that right there. Taste like that.
Yeah.
It tastes like potpourri.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You're lucky. This and this haven't been put into it yet because I just got the bottle today.
Shit.
But yes, yeah.
God,
Yeah.
Spice Bacardi.
Yeah. And melon liqueur.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
so we've got that out the way.
New business.
New business. New business is a little bit of old business. As you all know, back in November, America, half of America, I don't know if this is for the first time ever, but half of America
Actually voted.
participated in the democratic process of voting.
Hmm.
And I don't know, it's barely eked out a win.
They did not.
Is it because it was close?
No.
Not close,
No.
close, but
No.
I mean it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't so far off that folks are still tripping that 75 million people
No.
voted for this.
I'll say this. According to the motherfucker that won in 2016,
Right?
he won. That motherfucker said he won in a landslide by the Electoral College, and this time he lost by the same thing he won by. So he got beat in a landslide for the Electoral College, and then lost the popular vote by 7 million fucking votes.
I'll take it.
So it is what it is.
I'll take
And
it.
all these non-believers saying, "Oh, he got 75 million people to vote for him." Yes, he did. And the same stat you saw there, if you look to the right of that stat, it shows that 81 motherfuckers voted against him. So it is what it is.
Yep.
So.
Save me over America.
So Trump's going. Obviously, he didn't go without dragging the whole fucking thing down
Boy.
with him.
Blazing glory.
We had the
Capital insurrection.
Capitol insurrection. Bison cow guy, whoever the fuck he was.
I think he's vegan too, and he won't eat in prison. You heard?
Yeah, he got granted his special organic diet.
His mom.
Seriously?
His mom said he can't look. Now, if he's vegan, then by all means, no. If you're vegan, I agree with you. They can't. They shouldn't feed you meat. That's one thing. But no, you being vegan and only eating fucking organic shit is something totally fucking different. We're not shopping at fucking Whole Foods for this asshole.
Facts.
So-
Because you won't do it
So he
for
gets a
Leroy.
special order in prison.
Look, some other lady. Look, that's why we gonna touch this and get off this
Boy,
shit. Because
yeah,
this
let's
shit,
get off. Let's get off. Please, man.
because-
My God.
It always spins out.
Yeah, eat shit. Yeah. 'Cause
Yo, I'm telling you.
because the lady who said she ran into first of all, they ran into a federal building. Now, everybody didn't bust into a window, but you ran into a federal building, ransacked it, put shit on the walls or someplace. How do you do that? Where are you getting shit from? You know, is it your own shit? If that's the case, I see how you got it, but so, did you shit somewhere and then get your own shit and post it on the wall? Did you have gloves?
Literally shit.
Yo,
On the walls of the Capitol.
Gross.
yeah.
Shitting in their hands.
They put shit on the walls. So where'd you get shit from?
Yeah.
Yo.
So, but something, the
Some
one
of them
that,
politicians were skilling too.
man, fuck.
Yo, I got what you call them down the hall down there.
Yeah.
Yo,
And apparently,
they off the chain.
apparently, the entire COVID time, there are no tools in the Capitol building whatsoever. Day before, people giving special tools in the Capitol building.
Wow.
All of a sudden, dude said, I don't even work in my office. I work around the corner from my office, but there's no placard. They bypassed my door with my name on the door, and came straight to where I do most of my work. How they know where I was going to be?
Yep. Somebody, yeah.
They get all this look. If you never thought there was two countries, two fucking USAs, that lets you know what's going on.
Mhm.
For the Black Lives Matter protest they had over the summer, I don't mind it being police out there. It's what it is. But they were out there like you see them like
Ready.
a yard apart on the
Ready.
Lincoln Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, niggas ain't running up trying to deface the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
What's next? MLK site around here. What we gonna fuck it up next? So, and then security was lax, and then on top of that, a lady ran into the Capitol illegally, got a hold of Nancy Pelosi's laptop, and then has stated she was trying to sell it to a Russian friend so the Russian friend could give it to the Russian
Need
government.
to be up out of here.
They got her, and then guess what? She's out on bail.
Get the fuck
She's
out.
22 years
She
old.
can't be.
She's 22 years old. She's 22 years old. They released her to her
Protective
mother
custody.
and gave her an ankle bracelet. However, Khalif Browder in New York City got arrested because they say he stole somebody's backpack, which wasn't proven. He was 16 years old, spent 3 years in fucking Rikers, 2 of which in solitary confinement. For no reason. When the prosecutors finally said, look, well, we can't find our witness to say he stole the book bag, let him out, he ended up killing himself about 3 years after that. So he couldn't get out because they said he stole somebody's backpack. This chick is committing treason. Because look, running to the Capitol is one thing. You're trying to sell the Secretary of State, the leader of the House's laptop to the Russians? How's that not treason?
Oh, God.
But you out?
Treason.
Yo,
She needs to be.
I mean,
That's all I gotta say about
indicted,
that.
beheaded.
That's all I gotta say about the whole thing.
Man.
so
White
for the
women, real, bro.
sake of us, not falling down the
Yeah.
rabbit hole of politics, well, what I think what we all collectively agree on is the fact that look, this past November, America clearly spoke,
I was getting up there right there. Thank you.
and and then in January, Georgia clearly spoke,
Again.
and now we are where we are now.
Yes, sir. Good
And I think that a lot of us can agree
Hey, Kevin.
that Democrats got everything they
Pineapple
needed
juice.
to be able to do exactly everything they sold us on, and exactly everything that they can do to make things better for us.
And I ain't fucking forgot either, motherfucker.
So at this point in the game, I know what you sold me. I know what I paid for. And in 2 years, when Warnock needs me to come back out,
Yeah.
I have my receipt.
Sure do. Sure do.
When Kamala or Biden needs me to come back out in 4 years, I got my receipt. So that's what it is. Democrats, you on the clock, and our foot is on your fucking neck.
If I don't get what I paid for, I'm sending it back.
There it is. So, on to lighter subject matter.
Yes.
Who we want to start with?
We're always in lieu of
You know what?
tradition.
Let's
Want
go
some
ahead.
stuff?
Let's go ahead and start with the
Hey, man.
movie and entertainment scene.
Hey, man.
Because there's a lot going on right now.
It's a geek.
And there's something there's something I've been really wanting to talk about, and just try and pick everyone's head here,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully y'all out there, whoever's watching, you know what I'm saying? You guys let us know how you guys feel about it too. But the whole issue on streaming, especially with the movies.
Look. Okay.
So, obviously, back in November, Warner Brothers said, yo, our entire 2021 slate is going to be on HBO Max the day we put it out in the theaters for 30 days. Right? Now, me, being someone who's like, if I go to the theater ever again, it's kind of whatever. You know what I'm saying? A handful of movies here and there, but if I ever go again, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Also, a family 4 going to the movies is a goddamn car payment. If you
I was
got
gonna
that
say
credit.
that's a good statement, by the way. Because I'm going solo these bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
So that's that. But I understand. But HBO Max is doing this without any paywall. Now I feel like if there's a paywall, I'd be willing to pay upwards of $20 for access to a blockbuster movie for a window of time.
At the comfort of your home.
Hell yeah.
20
You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you guys think about, like, what Warner Brothers did recently the rumor is Christopher Nolan is so upset that he's not going to work with Warner Brothers no more.
Let me
Who
get
fucking
that
who?
kid. I know, right? Christopher Nolan been a crybaby.
But you know, like, what do you guys think
top
about
Papa
that
kid
shit?
right there between the shaker?
First off, did anybody watch Wonder Woman?
Yes, it's. And then I think I talked to you about it shortly, kid. I liked it.
You hold on. You got to take. Because this is your segment.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to say.
okay.
Here's what I want to say. I did not find it as bad as what everybody said.
I like it.
But I also recognize the fact that in being a sequel, it didn't feel like what the normal traditional route of a sequel would
Absolutely
go.
not.
But in terms of the Wonder Woman brand, it felt on brand. It definitely could have used a lot more action.
I agree.
But other than that, I felt the movie was alright.
Yeah.
I guess my biggest gripe is, you know, at no point did it ever get like sold to me as to why Kristen Wiig chose to be a cheetah. There was
That's her
nothing.
ultimate predator.
There was nothing that ever
She
said
did.
like I love cheetahs or cheetahs are my
She
thing.
just wanted to be the
I'm just
ultimate
like,
predator, but she ended up being a cheetah.
She said an apex predator.
Apex predator.
Now, but you could, if you look back, there was a cheetah that she had. Yeah, there was a cheetah.
Go ahead.
There was a cheetah somewhere in her office in a
I
backdrop.
saw that. I saw that.
Yeah,
But it was still kinda like-
but she never said. And who's to say she was a cheetah? She had spots. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
now we know that's Cheetah, but at no point in time did she even say her name was Cheetah.
Right.
I got a random question too. We'll go ahead. Finish your point.
Oh, my point. Oh, I was saying this. Yeah, fuck all that streaming shit. I'm going to the theater. I saw Wonder Woman 84. Look, it came out on that Friday. I didn't get a chance to go see it until Sunday. And did I watch it at home for free when I had a chance? No. I waited and watched that shit in the theater. Because you know what? Some things ain't meant for you watching home for the first fucking time. Now, like, as my man here knows, I don't even watch trailers on phones or laptops. That's what fucking TVs are for.
He's a special nigga.
I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait till I get home and see how I'm supposed to see it.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not watching it right now.
Yes.
So like this. It came out today, and I saw it today online. Been waiting for it. And Dunson, not a fan, but look, nobody's perfect. So it's fine.
I got a random question. It was a scene in the movie of Wonder Woman 84. Can she fly or is she just a smooth glider? Because the way she was in those clouds, maybe it's the liquor talking, but I was like, I don't think she can fly.
In the cartoons of recent, like when you watch the Justice League, in the cartoons that came out last, she can fly. In the movie,
She just lied.
She's
She-
gliding.
but yeah,
with style.
Yeah, follow with style. That's Toy Story.
She's able to use
Okay.
the air currents to move along.
Okay.
But it also points out why when she was in the Justice League movie, when she was in a little under the sea thing, she couldn't fly. There's no wind out there, so that's why she can't fly there because she cannot fly. She can negotiate air currents and move through the sky, but that's why she was underground. She was falling. That's when the Flash had to run in and had to touch a sword for her.
Okay.
So I like how they explained it to her. Also, the invisible jet. Okay, that's cool. The movie is
That was a cool moment.
I'll say this.
I agree.
I'll say this. Wonder Woman 84 was a decent sequel. It was not as good as the first movie by any means. But everything I can tell you why. Look, off the muscle, she had a fucking shield and a sword.
Yo, what do y'all think about this picture that's been going around Zack Snyder had of her in India holding the heads? Have you seen that picture? Like, for at least for Zack Snyder's vision. There's a picture of her out like in India or the Middle East with soldiers of that era, and she's holding the heads of like 4 enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Kalima. Shut the day.
But I would definitely say, man, that I in terms of the streaming thing, I'm like, to me, it feels like the future.
And that shit's dead.
And going to the movies was like a thing you did, a rite of passage you did as your friends. You cut the lines. Maybe not for you.
We were poor. We can do that shit.
Oh, see,
I started going to movies because
my wife
I got a
always
job.
gets on me about this type of shit.
Yeah, you privileged, bro.
Look, I didn't
Don't
go
get
to
it
the-
twisted. You a military guy. You had money in your
I started
pocket.
going to the theater because I could start paying for that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I
Tell me
went to
about
the
it.
theater. I know first movie was Masters of the Universe, and then I saw Mortal Kombat.
The He-Man movie? You saw that in the theater?
Yes, first one.
I never saw that in the theater. I
It
saw
came
that
out-
on VHS.
Oh, I got to hear VJs too, but it came out in the theater. Masters of the Universe, Mortal Kombat, Above the Rim, Waiting to Exhale, and then my mom paid for me and my brother to go see Titanic.
See, I went to the movies around all them times too. Fucking privilege. I ain't no goddamn.
Actually,
That's
man,
five
I
movies,
used to
bro.
catch the dollar movie.
That's 5 movies in a lifetime, nigga.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's 5 movies
Well,
before 18.
Yeah.
Right, that's facts.
So, and I get what he's saying. Look, I'm not saying. Look, I understand how things go, but he's telling me, look, certain things, your vision in certain movies needs to be seen on a grander scale. For me, that's what movies are for. Like, I saw a trailer today that I've waited on a long time, Godzilla vs. Kong, and there's no point in watching that movie the first time at your house on your nice flat screen or definitely on your phone. That movie needs to be seen in the theater. The movie Dune, it's a geek's paradise this year.
Yeah.
Dune comes out, great sci-fi movie, hard to do.
Dune.
Yeah, I still don't buy that shit. I feel like
They had a Dune.
if there was no COVID, I feel like Dune would fucking fail.
It's not out yet.
I know that. I'm just saying if there was no COVID,
Oh,
I feel like Dune would tank.
It probably still gonna tank.
I feel like it would tank.
Dune is a sci-fi geeks movie, but that's what I am and have always been. I have the original Dune movie, the Dune miniseries they made, and the sequel they made, Children of Dune. The first place where you saw one Mr. James McAvoy before he became Professor X.
Oh damn.
That's where he got started. So
Damn.
with the Great Worm and all different look, that gotta see that. Look, this next James Bond movie, man, No Time to Die, push back again. Black Widow. There are so many movies coming out that got pushed back that, in my opinion, are made to be seen on the big screen. And me being single, I got time and money to see them. Now, I remember when I, at one point in time, was not single and had a significant other, I wanted to go see It, Chapter 1. She wanted to go see it too? Cool. Oh, it's about 11:20. We catch the one like at 12:30, you know what I'm saying? Or 12 o'clock we get, well, let's go see it at night. Wait, what?
Oh, you don't want no matinee, huh? You want full price.
I'm thinking about the movie.
Oh, and IMAX.
Look, it's
Run
worse.
you 48.
It's worse than you think. It wasn't IMAX. So, okay, cool. We'll look around 8 o'clock, see if we can go see it. Bam. Hey, babe, look, see if you can try to find it. Okay, it's not playing there. It's not playing there. Try, let's do Movie Grill. Okay, yeah, you got some. It's going there too? What about here? What about there? You found somewhere? At North Point Mall in Alpharetta? I've been to that theater. It's nice.
That's the like amphitheater kind of.
That's when we sit down. They have basically
Yeah,
like
the recliner
they
chair.
have like love seats with a thing in the middle. You can think back and lay them down. The first time I went there, I saw a chicken in with a blanket laying all the way down.
Okay.
Went that bitch.
You know what's going down.
The last showing was at 11:35 that night. Movie's 2.5 hours long. Yeah. We got that bitch. Buying tickets just to get it. 2 tickets for $50.
Man, see?
I did this.
Yeah.
I just
See?
no.
I watched that shit in my living room.
$50 is 10 movies for me.
Dang.
Solo. At a minimum. If I can catch it for 9 o'clock, it's 4.25. I can stick another one in there. $50. Okay. Here you go. Saw it. It's going. I'm watching. It's cool. Look over there. She's sleep. What the fuck? Get your ass up.
$25.
You better get your ass up.
Hell up.
Yo. Who is that in Avengers 2?
At least it was a matinee.
Yo, that fucking white snow hit and the whole theater illuminated made like.
Scared me because I'm like, I looked up. Oh, oh.
That nigga woke up 15
Nah.
minutes late, like, the
I woke him up. I said, look, we'll wait. I'll wake him up when it gets, because I already seen it. I'll wake him up when it gets to like the action.
It was the snow scene.
Yeah.
Yo,
Damn.
yo,
Yeah.
We were drinking
that
hard
shit
that morning.
illuminated. We was all looking at him like,
Go.
son was.
Hey, in my defense, I just got off a strong 12.
We all did.
And we were drinking. Right.
We
So,
all
hey,
did.
I couldn't hang in there.
But yeah, saw that bitch and that movie with that chick, and then we left. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
I'm hungry. She hungry.
It's another 50.
It's worse than that. I don't want to go on this day.
Waffle.
I don't want to go to the Waffle House.
Waffle House.
I don't want to go to, you know what I'm saying, IHOP either, or the Crystal. I know a spot we can go to. You can get a full real meal, whatever you want.
Mm.
The Metro Cafe off of Highway 78 in Stone Mountain.
Did you suggest that willingly?
I'm hungry. And I look,
Right.
I got something to eat.
Got some deer meat over here.
I'm about to do
Crystals.
it.
I'm about to do it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though. So if you're not from Georgia or Atlanta, Alpharetta and Stone Mountain aren't close to each other. And there's no straight shot.
Yeah, no.
You gotta come down 400, hit 25, come back past this apartment,
Mm-hmm.
keep going, get on 78, go down there about 10 minutes, order the food. By the time we got back to my apartment, it was 3:30. And I ordered me a tour of Italy. A nice little thing of lasagna, chicken parmesan, and I got myself a nice little spaghetti with garlic bread, piece of cake. That's what you got her. Total price, around 50.
Yep. That's the
It's $1. It's $1.
Yep.
I would watch that
For
movie
one
in my
night
living
of-
room. I would
Man.
watch that movie in my living room. Had some hamburger helper on the stove.
Bro.
Here's what I didn't know. Here's what I didn't know at the time. We were together, but apparently that was our first official date. I didn't know about this. She did.
Well, thank God that bill meant something.
To her,
Damn.
everything already happened though. I mean, but
But shit, you know.
But
when
yeah.
it comes to the streaming shit, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm down for it, but I also I'm recognizing how there needs to be something.
Well, what other options do you got right
Well,
now?
what I would say is
You
just
don't-
put it
I think,
Put
the,
it
I,
for a
think,
month.
I think the option is put it behind a paywall.
When you say that's
What I mean by that is you know, if you know, for the folks who want to go to the theater,
Mm-hmm.
go to the theater. For the folks who don't, you got to pay for this movie. You can't just get it.
Oh, by
You
subscribing to
can't just-
HBO
you
Max.
can't-
you get
no,
that.
not beyond subscribing. Like, yeah, subscribe to HBO Max
Hmm.
But
and
for this
get their
one-
content. But when you have a blockbuster movie come out, something that
You gotta
is
pay something.
considered a blockbuster,
You gotta pay something.
put it behind a paywall
Yeah.
of being like, you know, I say no more than $20 for any movie. You know what I mean? Obviously, some like you're not gonna pay for some bullshit fucking indie flick $20. You know what I mean? You're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't wanna go out into COVID territory, or you're just somebody who doesn't want to leave their house,
Right. Just
but you definitely want to see Black Widow. Like,
Put it
listen,
on the paywall.
like, it's like,
It should
listen, the money
I agree
and
with
the
that.
time and everything that went into Black Widow is not the same as some vanity project.
It is not.
who's not doing this though?
But well,
They're not-
nobody really.
nobody-
I mean, Disney tried it with Mulan, I think, where you had to pay for it.
I mean that fucking musical. Well,
But
I'm not paying.
But the
for
point
that.
is, the point is.
But I get it.
I still ain't seen it, bro.
Me.
I
The point
still
is-
ain't seen it.
But
Live
listen,
back-
but listen,
Okay,
but listen,
I get you.
I didn't pay for it either, and I have Disney Plus.
It
But
was-
but the movie still made money because there are folks out there who will pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what the medium is. And so my
Yeah.
thing is just, you know, I'm somebody who benefits having HBO Max,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I got off work. I came
I got
home.
it too.
I came home, got nice and comfy,
Mm-hmm.
made my little breakfast in the house,
Extra comfy, but they gonna speak with it.
and pressed play on my TV
Mm-hmm.
and watched Wonder Woman. Now, with that being said, I will say, halfway through it, my brain is like, damn, you should have saw this in theaters. But at the same time, I'm like, but you know what? I'm at home. If I fall asleep, pause,
And start that bitch over.
and started right back over whenever. Started back over on my phone. Started back over on the way to work. When I get wherever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I did that. But I feel like it probably should be behind some kind of paywall.
It should.
I agree with that.
It should.
I'm gonna pay to see it in the theater. That's what I do. I'm gonna pay to see it in the theater. I'm gonna pay to see it in the theater, and when it comes out on a nice, you know what I'm saying, hard copy, some kind of scale, I'm gonna get it for the price that I want to pay for it. I'm not paying to stream this shit at all though. I have a Netflix account and HBO Max account. Yeah, I'm not. Look. By the way, The Mandalorian is dope.
As fuck.
Season 2, ain't it?
As fuck.
What, nigga? You'd like it. You ain't got no about none of that shit.
Thank God!
You
Because
know
you
what?
already know me and my tribulations
you don't
with
gotta know about
Star
it,
Wars.
But if you did, you be on the
Can't do
hype
it,
train
man.
right now.
No. I'm saying,
All my people out there struggling to try to
what I'm
catch up
saying
with
is
this
this.
Star
What I'm
Wars.
saying is this. You can watch The Mandalorian. It's just they explain what they gotta explain to you, and you just watch it.
Okay.
Now, because I actually know some stuff about Star Wars,
Hype
shit.
train, son.
However, I know you know hot shit when you see it.
Yeah, I know.
That was it right there.
Somebody rocking out there. Okay.
They did it because I'm of the mindset that's like, yo, if it's Star Wars anything, number one, it better be a fucking Jedi in it.
There are
There better
not.
be a motherfucking lightsaber in it.
There are not.
See,
Right.
and that's that kind of lore
Now-
I just don't know
now-
anything about.
Now,
There are no Jedi or lightsabers in The Mandalorian.
now that is
Stupid hard.
That is my take on anything Star Wars. If you're gonna make a
I'll
game,
start it tomorrow.
you're gonna make a show. You're gonna. What needs to happen? There needs to be Jedi,
See, and
lightsabers,
it's
and
these
force
type of
powers.
people.
That's what I
Yes,
need
yeah.
to call it something Star Wars. And Mandalorian is Star
Oh.
Wars. Mandalorian don't have that shit.
Oh.
And Mandalorian is dope as fuck.
Okay, cool. Well approved. Well approved.
I say
Well
this.
approved.
I hated Star Wars when I was growing up. The only thing I liked about that shit was fucking lightsabers. Fuck the Jedi. They happen to use lightsabers, but for me, lightsabers though, rest of that shit trash. Look, I'll say it again. Look, people give the prequel trilogy flack.
I do.
But I tell you this, you tell me a better scene than when they going towards his door and oh shit, there's one man stand. There are 30 people over here with guns. One man straight through the door. Everybody stop. Oh shit, we'll go around this way. You know, and then nobody when they saw one man at the doorway, nobody else took another step. You know what? We go
That
this
motherfucker
way
with that red mask too.
with the double shot lightsaber.
Come on. First double lightsaber. That
Look,
shit went
I have.
as fuck.
That is the best thing in Star Wars I have ever seen, and the closest thing I've seen to that was Rogue One. Young Darth Vader out here murdering.
Ain't Jet Li in one of them?
No,
or
Donnie
Tony
Yen.
Jaa?
The dude from the raid.
Oh, you knocked
He's in
you
Force
ain't
Awakens.
Yeah.
He's in
Oh
Force-
shit.
Him and Mad Dog.
I
Him and
thought
Mad Dog.
Donnie Yen was in one.
I thought Donnie Yen was.
He's in Rogue One.
He's in Rogue
Okay.
One.
He's in Rogue One.
Are they rocking out there, dog?
Donnie
They
Yen
better be rocking.
Donnie
out
Yen
there.
that nice out there.
But he don't use no force powers, and I was
He ain't got
the
to.
whole movie. I'm like, is this it? Is this
It's
it?
gonna
Is this
happen.
it? Damn it!
Oh shit.
He's
But
not.
he does his
unfortunately.
thing, but he does
He's not a Jedi.
So,
Look,
real-
the Mandalorian is dope, but
As
it's
fuck.
you just you can watch it.
And enjoy it for what it is.
Okay.
What it is.
Cause I feel like I just don't want to be lost, and I try to come in
You won't
here
be
and
lost.
You're
be
not.
like, all right, well, shit,
Look,
man,
my
I
wife,
don't fucking.
My wife is not a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
She's got 2 Mando hoodies.
Okay.
2.
All right, cool.
Mandalorian is her shit. But real quick, so we can move on. What are your top 2 movies of 21 you're looking forward to seeing?
Oh, I already said them. Fucking Godzilla vs. Kong and fucking Doom. Hands down.
Okay.
The geekiest movie in the fucking world.
What about you, son?
I've
What you
already
looking
seen
forward
it. Ninjutsu. where
You
Tony
stupid.
Jaa and
You stupid. You stupid.
Yo, did you see how he got fucked up?
I ain't seen the movie yet. But yo,
He got broke down.
Nicolas Cage is a national treasure.
Yo, this guy is a man of many talents.
I know we gonna. I haven't seen it. I can't watch it, bro.
Hey, it's a good watch. Believe
I said, man, I can't do it.
Hey, he gets broke down by the antagonist.
And yo, just real quick before you say your point, Nicolas Cage, Netflix, The History of Swear Words. You couldn't have a better host.
Damn.
Sorry.
He's out here, man. He's out here killing. Hey, I heard what something just came out today. Part 2, The Quiet Place.
See what?
Yeah, April said The Quiet Place 2 just dropped today. You don't remember The Quiet Place?
I know what you mean.
What today? Are you serious?
She said that.
Hold up.
Let me check.
Is this theaters? Is this? What's happening?
She said, yeah.
If The Quiet Place was out, that would have been boom
Yeah, I know,
to the
right?
atmosphere.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Me neither.
Anywhere.
So, that might be a Hustle Man thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, he long gone.
That's a Hustle Man thing.
I swear to God, remember that
What you
shit
mean,
niggas used to
Chief?
come with the DVD? No, man, I'm like, okay. Yeah,
What you
she's.
mean, Chief?
But yeah, I want to see Quiet Place too.
Look.
So Quiet Place 2.
It's a lot of geek movies out there, man, coming out.
I want to see that movie with my man Denzel. The Little Things.
Yeah, shit, fucking
For me,
Candyman.
the two movies for me, I think are one I've been waiting on, that I've been advocating for a long time. Snyder Cut of Justice League. I say that not expecting for him to change minds and hearts. Because I know he's not. Because the movies that he did were divisive.
Wait. Look.
But as far as I go, Justice League, Snyder Cut, Matrix 4.
What?
Oh,
You want to see that? Like,
Yes!
hypothetically speaking.
Yeah!
Is it in production?
Yeah, they're shooting it.
Is it
Keanu back? Yeah, everybody's
Keanu.
back.
Everybody back, nigga.
Oh, man, John Wick out
except
there?
for Morpheus.
Oh shit.
Carrie Van Moss is in it.
Damn.
Keanu's in it.
Yeah.
And the black dude from Aquaman.
Yeah. Oh shit.
The guy who played Black Mantis, who's in Candyman.
Yes.
I think he is the new Neo, if you're to read into it.
I don't know how much people.
Right, exactly. But yeah, Matrix 4
Shit,
and
yeah.
Justice
This
League.
is look. 2020 was a bad year for movies because of Kofi thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I saw something. Look, I caught Invisible Man in the theater. You know what I'm saying?
I
Look,
love that.
Man, I caught something in the theater when I could, but it was a bad year for movies, hands down. This year, now they got some protocols in place. Look, they have it streaming on the same day. I'm gonna catch it in the theater. But like, look, I get what you're saying, Snyder Cut. I've been critical, but as always, I call balls and strikes. If the Snyder Cut is dope, I'm gonna say it's dope. If it's whack, I'm gonna call it the whackness. I don't think it's gonna be the whackness because now that I've heard more and more about it. Okay, look, he had this in, they took it out, then they put Joss Whedon. Okay, I see it. I'll give it a little more leeway. But I'm gonna see what's going on. But by the way, I did catch up on the Doom Patrol that you told me to. Look. Flex Metallo. Look, that scene where they're on Danny the Street, we flexed for the first time. I thought it was something. What's happening? Oh,
Doom Patrol. Don't sleep on Doom Patrol.
Hilarious, bruh. Fucking hilarious.
I will definitely say, DC is catching up to Marvel in different ways. Obviously, in terms of quality, in terms of knowing your brand and what it is you're trying to put out there, Disney is light years ahead of DC. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the product that they're putting out, because the way they're doing this is it's a machine now. They're
not interfering. That's
right.
That's the problem with Warner
With
Brothers and DC.
DC and Warner Brothers are still trying to figure out just what path to take. And I like the take that they're doing that has this kind of like, look, we are the ones of the multiverse. So rather than try and tie it all together, we're going to try and give you great, at least what it seems like, individual films, maybe isolated stories. Because right now, no shit, Robert Pattinson is Batman. Michael Keaton is coming back as Batman.
He was coming back. Now that's going to be
Ben
good.
Affleck is coming back as Batman.
Whack-flick.
How is this?
And
multiverse kind of?
In the Flash movie, and a lot of stuff that they're just tossing around. You know what I mean?
Let's say this. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
With the Flash, if you watch the show, they cut it. The Flash runs so fast that he can breach universes.
Okay.
So he can run, and the opposite, he can go so fast he actually goes to the universe. So he can be in a universe that was his, and then he bumps into the one where Michael Keaton was Batman. And he goes in one where...
See, I get that concept from Miles Morales, like multiverses. I get
yes!
that from him.
Right.
So.
And that's all it is. So
right.
It looks dope.
So DC, I feel, is embracing their brand of crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're putting it out to the people in a different way.
Yeah.
And I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's, again, as long as you make good movies, as long as you make good shows and products, then I'm here for it.
The only criticism I ever had was quit fucking changing your vision. Okay, it's supposed to be this, make it this.
Mm-hmm.
Do your best. Don't say it's this, or we're gonna make it this. No, never mind, we're gonna make it this. You know what? We're gonna add this, then add. Look, let the people make their own fucking movies. Quit interfering. Let these folks make their movies and live or die on it. Look, the same way, if somebody gave you a job to do, look, I need you to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want somebody coming in,
Micromanage.
Look, I'm. What are you talking?
You hired me to do this.
Yeah.
Look,
let me do it.
What you're saying to do doesn't work with how I'm doing this. How you want to do this, that doesn't work in real life. It needs to be done this way. You want it done this way? Fine, we'll do it your way.
And the motherfucker cutting the checks. The DC telling Snyder, hey, I get what you're saying, but this is what we used to.
I feel like the Snyder Cut should have come out back when the Justice League movie came out, and that way DC and Warner Brothers can be like, hey, we let him have his voice. It didn't work, but instead you muck the waters up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
And you know, look, rightfully so. If you're the person cutting checks, okay. Some of these things you're going to take into consideration because it's a lot of money that you're.
I get the money, but
at the end of the day, I don't either.
You're right.
I believe finding the right person to do a job.
But I understand. I understand being a check writer.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand being on the other end of getting the check to do said job. But with that being said, I feel like yeah, you guys cut the check to Zach, and once you did that, you said we're riding with you, so ride with him.
Did he publicly come out and say that he wasn't able to portray his vision
in these movies? He didn't finish the movie.
He backed away because his daughter killed herself, but he shot like most of his movie. All he had to do was do the post-production. CG stuff, which is what he's been doing, and so, but he was grieving, so he stepped away. And Warner Brothers says, "Okay, Joss Whedon, finish this." Joss comes in and says, "All this shit that you shot with Cyborg, because we didn't see Cyborg in the movie.
Somebody was in the trailer and shit.
Like, look, we didn't see no Cyborg shit really in the movie, and Zack Snyder's movie was centered around Cyborg." Like, a lot of the shit that we're about to see, it's going to be a different movie because Cyborg had like 75-80% more shit we never got to see. And that's the thing. It's like Warner Brothers came in and said, yo, change all this shit up and make it look like that over there. And that's where it got
being
fucked up.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying, Marvel.
Don't
be trying to make fucking Marvel movies. You're not that.
Right.
You have some of the most iconic characters in the world.
And story content.
Batman.
And story content. You know what I mean?
The Cyborg shit got dropped, and then
Flash
the Flash. Look, they just see you never saw Iris in the movies at all.
And she's black.
Yes, because she always been black.
Shout out to Cuzzo. You've always been calling it. They're cutting the black people out of the DC movies. He's always said it.
They are because they got but they added him in too because they made Perry White black.
Very true.
Shit, wasn't Spawn the first black guy there?
But look, here's the thing. But Spawn is a black character. John Stewart is a black Green Lantern.
Right.
What I'm talking about
Perry
is
Mason
they
is black.
made characters in the, because when they wrote the things, everybody's white. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was
Flash's
saying,
girl is white.
yeah, but I was saying, so you know what? Perry White, he's the leader of this publication. We'll make him black. Lawrence Fishburne, get in here. You know what I'm saying? People got pissed about that too, by the way. How you doing this? And all I said was this. Well, okay. Well, what about Jesus? Y'all making
You made Jesus white. You made Cleopatra white. You make every depiction
Egyptian and all that, just the white. Yeah.
These are Africa. These are Africa.
Right, Egyptian. And
These are Africans.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck y'all talking about? Y'all, and these are supposed to be actual characters. They had John Wayne play Genghis Khan.
Get the fuck out of here.
Real talk.
Can't be no.
And there's a director out there who tried to get Julia Roberts
To play Harriet Tubman.
And on that note, we're gonna segue.
Julia Roberts.
They never got to.
Man, get the
Harriet
fuck
Tubman.
out of here.
And
Harriet Tubman.
And their reasoning was it was long ago. No one's
Not in the new Harriet Tubman that came out.
No. That one right there
The person
was
who
supposed to
wrote
come
that?
out in the 90s.
That's their story in the 90s.
They delayed it because you know what? They wanted because
How the fuck?
Exactly.
because Julia
Y'all
Roberts
kidding me? Y'all
is
pulling
the
my
hottest
string,
thing.
man. Y'all-
It never got to the thing.
My best friend's wedding was back in the 90s.
She never got offered the part.
Okay.
It never got that far.
But there was
Hopefully,
but there was a director
Y'all
who was
kidding.
like,
Y'all
No!
kidding.
Roberts!
Y'all
no.
kidding.
No, this
How
is
in the
How
fuck
do- shit.
would they
This
get
is
a
real
pure
shit.
and Snow White woman to play Harriet
bruh.
Tubman?
Don't even spin
Moses.
out. Don't even spin out. It's true.
crazy.
It's true.
Don't even spin out.
That's
It's true.
insane.
But
Who
Because you know
in
what?
the fuck?
We not discussed this for right now, but he knows about it,
Yeah.
and I know about it.
facts.
The fuck
They
out
wanted
of here.
Julia Roberts to play Harriet
Get
Tubman.
the
And
fuck
and
out
that
of
and
here.
that director's reasoning was
Yeah, please give me.
what
Yeah.
they said was it was long ago. No one's gonna remember.
Oh yeah. See. Yeah. Okay.
It never got too far to offer her the position because I want to know would she have taken or not. I want to say she'd have said
Cause listen, Scarlett Johansson took a spot in Ghost in the Shell.
ScarJo can play whoever she.
You're not gonna play no Japanese person that's a white woman.
Hey.
but here's the thing.
She might pull it off.
But the-
Hold up,
I get
Emma
it.
Roberts.
Okay.
Emma Roberts in that movie set in Hawaii.
Yeah.
She played a Japanese woman.
And get what she did.
Emma Roberts?
And get what she did.
Put a bun in.
And get what she
And she
did.
came back and was like, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Look, I forgot what
I think even Angela Jolie played a black woman
No.
in some movie
Well.
about
Well-
a husband getting overseas and like.
Danny, yeah, the real life thing. The thing about Emma Stone was she played a person like a Hawaiian or Samoan character in somebody called Aloha, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It got spoke on at an award show by like an Asian person, and while she was speaking about it, now Emma Stone is in the audience, and the person was talking about them making these characters who are traditionally like minorities, and they're making them white. And she said this character, and she said Emma Stone for so and so and so and so. And what you hear is this in the back. I'm sorry. Emma Stone is there. Emma Stone is there and said, "I'm sorry." She know. Look, I didn't know. I just took. They told me to roll. I just took a roll.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I want to know what Julia taking it because look, you can't say you didn't know who the fuck Harriet Tubman was,
Right. She.
Right.
but they
And
wanted
look,
to
if
pay.
once
They
you
want.
got that role. Like if you're a white person, you'd be like Harriet Tubman. The Harriet Tubman,
Right.
or is this some other story?
Yeah. Right.
Because look, I wouldn't have seen it. The fuck you
Oh
talking
no,
about?
absolutely not.
Exactly.
If I would have seen fucking Julia Roberts and Harriet Tubman in the same anything. Oh, I'm not watching.
Julia
that.
Roberts better own
Who
her.
the fuck?
Julia Roberts better own her.
She better pull. She better pull Roots out this bitch. She better pull a fucking Robert Downey Jr. out here.
Exactly.
And Tropic Thunder out there. Look,
hey.
paint her down, bro.
I'm fine with
That's what I'm saying.
I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo,
Artie J, I'm fine with it.
Real talk. Let's give a quick moment of silence for Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of a black man in Tropic Thunder, because that shit was
He came to the
on point.
hood.
Look, it's better than you think. I don't know who this mother was talking to.
But
I don't
it's
know.
better than you think, because it is.
I don't know who this motherfucker was talking to. You know that quote where he says, "Oh what? Oh, I don't break character. Who's done DVD commentary?" When you watch Tropic Thunder with the commentary on,
Yes.
he's in character
In character, just voiceover.
and has said shit that I've only heard black people
And
say.
then- oh, give me some quotes out there, kid.
Jack talking about, yeah, I got late today, blah, 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 I got here late, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Jack, hey, you can miss me with that shit, bruh.
You missed me with that.
You can miss me with that shit, bruh. Told it, I said, what the fuck?
Whoa.
And then later on, there's a scene where Ben Stiller's out there with his shirt off in the movie, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, blah, 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 here, you know what I'm saying? And he said, yeah, I told you, you know what I'm saying, you got to be looking good out here. She right now, look, right now, look, you almost swole.
You on swole?
Who the fuck?
I know. You ain't hearing that just in the movie.
Jamie Foxx.
Bruh,
You on swole
look,
out there?
You said you own swole. I said you own. I said what the fuck?
Yeah, look, you looking the nigga category. Whoa, on swole.
Own swole. Not
Yeah,
swole.
that's it.
Not
Nah,
swole
you
up.
own swole.
Not swole up or swollen.
Swole.
Own swole.
It's like the COVID.
Yeah.
And was it smooth too though? Was it, bruh?
I playing for it.
You on
But,
swole out there?
You own swole. Look,
But
bruh.
so for you,
That's funny.
it's Dune
And
and
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Godzilla vs. Kong
Quiet Place 2 and the little things.
and the little things,
Yep,
and then
mhm.
for me, it's Matrix 4 and Snyder Cut of Justice League.
And as far as TV shows,
What about? Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
American Gods season 3 is out. Also done.
I stand with Orlando Bloom, and I'm just not watching that shit, man.
Here's the thing. I was watching the show Masters of Sex on Showtime, or whatever show it was, and season 2, I believe, there was a nurse. Not a big scene. Somebody's talking to her. Who's this fucking nurse? She bad as all fucking what? Pull her up. Oh. Been a couple things. In a new show called The Masters of American Gods. Pull this up. You know what? She's so fine. I'm gonna read this book.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Bought it hard copy,
That's
bro.
how it goes sometimes, and you find yourself in a whole nother.
And look,
whole
but I love
nother
it though,
shit. I feel you.
because it. Now I loved Orlando Bloom in it because he was good as a non-C, a African mythical god. He was good in it. I don't know what the fuck happened to it, you know what I'm saying? But it's one of the movies. It has a diverse cast with blacks, white, Muslims. You know what I'm saying?
The last thing I remember seeing was the Jinn fucking the other guy in the ass, shooting fire up his ass.
Oh Lord!
It was like 3D. It was like X-ray fucking, and I just seen him shoot fire up into the other.
That's
dude's
like
ass. And
watching.
That was the last one I saw.
That's like watching House of Cards, and you catch the wrong episode of House of Cards.
Yeah.
There's one every season of House of Cards. What the fuck is going on with this?
Right.
Oh,
But
yeah.
as far as what you watching on television right now?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm just shooting the breeze, man. I catch a little here there. I watch a little shit.
This might be a good little segue.
Catch it, yeah. Let's catch it.
Because I have been backstroking in the deep end. I shouldn't say the deep end. I'll say the deep end for you guys, but for the folks in the genre, it's definitely not the deep end. But I have been backstroking in anime for like the past 3 months. Turns out my kids love anime. And we doing it together.
See, You on some fuck shit, man. See,
Now, and then, yeah, that's what I think.
Hold on, only because we the pre-gamers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been in your spot.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the wife, the kids. They been in my spot too.
Yeah, and
You know what
I
I'm
see your
saying?
wifey out there, son. It's about that time. Yeah,
Bitches.
You know what I'm talking
Holler at Jerome.
Mhm.
Met his, significant other. Saw his kids out there. We ain't met this man's, you know what I'm saying? None of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The kids sound like fucking stars out here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Don't
pretty
know.
sure your wife knows who I am.
Yeah. According
Yeah.
to what him, he can stay at the house.
Yeah.
I thought if you just stay over his house till come in the morning we want.
First of all, you left a bad taste in the mouth from day one. Down there trying to get pancakes down there at 6:30 in the morning on Fulton Avenue at the strip club. No, he ain't doing that.
Yeah. I've been on
It was
that.
his suggestion.
It was, but yeah, I've been on anime hardcore.
So I'm not listening to you like in a second.
Yeah,
Huh?
I haven't.
Like that's my wave that I've been on lately. Having a television job, the last thing I'm trying to watch
Some
is the
little
shit I've been
yeah.
watching all day. And I love anime. And I've been on a lot of shit. I've been reading a lot of manga too. Catching up on a lot of shit I like to watch. But
I'm waiting for Baki though. You seen Baki?
That was what?
Shit.
That's how.
Baki and Kengan Ashura.
I was about to start watching that.
That shit's
It was
hard as
Baki.
fuck too.
Baki.
That's what I'm saying. That Baki next season coming out.
It is.
Yes.
Oh.
Yo,
We fight his
Yeah,
dad.
he was dad. His dad. is
I've been
Thomas.
watching
Listen, Baki.
One Punch Man though.
One Punch Man.
What's first season?
Yes.
I've
And
been meaning to
Attack on
watch it.
Titan.
Know my wife loves
I know
that
you
too.
my bruh.
Don't they got a live action movie out too of it?
I think they
Attack on
on
Titans.
Titan.
Yeah,
Attack on
Attack on
Titan.
Titans. They have some
I
kind
don't
of
know
live
if they
action.
got a live action movie. I know they got video games.
No, I think
They might have tried. They might have
They might have
attempted.
tried
They
it.
might
Yeah.
have attempted it. But yeah, for me, I've been on the show called Fire Force. That's on Crunchyroll. I've done Demon Slayer.
I've heard of that. Yep.
That's a very good one. I'm going back through Hunter x Hunter with my kids. My son is currently on One Piece. I'm on One Piece.
Son.
My daughter put me on to my daughter and my son put me onto a show called Erased. That's on Netflix. They have an anime and a live action of Erased. It's one season. It gets wrapped up.
I just got one preference.
What's up?
Please give me subs, because I can't sit there and read that bullshit.
You mean dubbed?
Dub? Well,
Yeah.
dub. I'm sorry, dub.
Which
I
is
can't
why
sit there
you-
and read all
Then
that.
you
Yeah.
can kiss my blood.
Yo. So most of
No.
those shows are like just sub.
Well,
or-
if it's on Netflix,
Right.
you can get both versions.
Okay.
Sometimes
When you
can't.
watch anime, if you have Funimation,
Funimation.
offers subbed and
Oh, I
dubbed.
got it.
And Funimation recently bought out Crunchyroll, so
Damn.
they finna get all their shit.
I
Hopefully
can't do
they
it
get all
either,
their
man.
shit.
I can't.
No,
do it.
it's just too much.
Like for instance, the movie that won the Oscar is Parasite. Apparently, it's dope.
Yeah, and I can't
have
watch
you
it.
seen
It won awards.
I've watched it.
It won an Academy.
It looks
It
great.
won Best Picture.
Yeah,
Won
Best Picture.
Now, the name. I don't know what you might be thinking in your head that it is.
I thought it was a
And I
horror
don't wanna-
comedy.
and I
You
don't-
know.
And I don't want to tell you what it is or it isn't.
It's not that.
But the movie,
It's dope.
to me, the movie was very good.
Very
It's
good.
one of those movies that's like let's say it was an hour and a half movie, right? For an hour,
There's a twist.
It's gonna be one thing when you're like, something is not right.
Right.
And then that last 30 minutes is just gonna be this hard right where you're like,
Oh,
what?
I know.
But then when you look back at all of the breadcrumbs that were dropped to get to that point, it's not a crazy right where you're like, where the fuck did that come from? It's a crazy right where you're like, you're looking at shit unfold. And that's what the movie is. And it's a good movie.
It looks dope.
Best Picture? I don't know.
Neither was
It's definitely not a movie that Americans would make, and that's probably why it won Best Picture.
Man, look, it's probably better than fucking Argo. which I saw in the theater. You know why? I don't
Ain't
have
that with Chris Hemsworth?
Nah, it's with Batfleck. It's with Whackfleck.
Oh yeah, I thought Argo. What the motherfuckers?
Yo, hold up, man. Stop with the whack fleck. Cause I'm not a fan of Twilight Batman.
I'm not either. Now, when I saw Tenet, I'm gonna wait and see what somebody can do. Because
I still
Robert
haven't seen Tenet.
You still ain't seen it? That's
No.
Christopher Nolan.
Tony
Jr.
hates it. Tony
He
hates it.
Like
He
me?
started watching it, and for like he got about 20 minutes in and said, "I can watch it," and walked out immediately.
Because you can't follow it. You
Oh.
can't follow it. It's Christopher Nolan
this
got
shit can
you
be
like
hard to follow.
this.
This shit can be hard to follow.
like yo, and I'm trying to understand it, but I'm like it makes
And
no sense.
I missed something. I'm watching it
Yeah,
silly. I
what
missed
did I
something.
miss? And I know, and you know, we logical things. I'm like, I can't piece this together. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's
But it's
the
going
action's
hard.
dope. Yeah, it's
going
going
hard.
hard.
So
Mm-hmm.
so that's the world of
Got you.
entertainment.
So
But-
why can't I call him Whackfleck?
Yeah, well, Ben.
you can. You can. You know what I'm saying? You can. Obviously you can, cause that's what it just like I can say, fuck Christopher Reeves as Superman. Fuck him.
You mean Superman?
Fuck him. He's not Superman.
I
can say that.
Superman.
I can say that just like he can say
Apparently he
Whack
is.
and anybody else. You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
like Ben Affleck as Batman?
He's my favorite.
He's your favorite? Nice.
He is my
He
favorite.
has the best
Over
scene as
Michael
Batman.
Keaton and all.
He's
He
my
has the best
He's my
scene
favorite.
as
What
a
movie
Batman.
did it for you? Like what? Batman vs Superman. Oh,
Yeah.
To me,
The warehouse scene.
he
to
killed
me-
somebody out the
no,
muscle
but
out
hold
there.
on. To me,
It's dark.
to me, the Batman, like the God tier Batman was Crazy, the animated series.
Yes.
Okay.
That's Batman.
Okay.
Like
That series that's Batman.
even with Christian Bale as Batman.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Conroy's voice in that cartoon is
That's
God
Batman.
tier Batman.
That's Batman.
It was dark. It encapsulated
It
him.
basically gave you from the Adam West bullshit. It let you know, like, no, this man
Batman.
this is Batman.
This is Gotham City.
He's obsessed with this. He's not going away. That guy right there, that is what Batman is.
Right. If Batman was to move,
That's him.
that's it.
That's him right
So
there.
that has always been the bar for me.
And
Now-
Ben Affleck, he.
And so when Ben Affleck got on the scene, coupled with I'll say that the caveat is coupled with
Okay.
Zack Snyder.
Oh.
Zack Snyder's
Okay.
dark. His vision is dark, and visually, and Tim Burton is too, but visually, I'd say Zack was a lot closer to the cartoon in terms of maybe action and the aesthetics, how it looked. Ben looks like God tier Batman. He looks like it. Jawline, height,
Yeah.
build,
Oh, yeah.
all of that.
He got hero chin.
Yeah,
He looks.
He does.
He
got
looks
hero chin.
like my favorite God tier Batman.
Seems to me Keith wants the antagonist or the villain. Yeah, don't grab the hand, but let him go. Kind of like the dark.
No, what I'm tired of
Mm.
is Batman who don't know who he is. I'm training Batman. I'm working through the process Batman. I like to take a Batman where it was like he'd been doing this 10, 20 years.
Yep.
And at the current point, for Zack Snyder's vision, he's jaded. I enjoyed that.
What was happening?
I enjoyed that.
Because
But
he murdered
Ben Affleck's very confident
murdered-
as Batman. He's very.
but I will concede to the folks who are who are the purists,
Okay.
who are like, yo, Batman don't kill. He don't do that.
It's not that.
but you know I understand the criticism. You know what I'm saying? But for me,
Does he have that going for him? I mean, I guess Batman
But for
does.
me-
He's not a.
for me, Ben Affleck looked
Yeah.
the best Batman.
Okay.
His movie, the setting,
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. I loved Batman vs Superman, so I enjoyed the setting. I loved the
There
suit.
was some kind of scenes.
I love the suit.
Mhm.
And so for me, Ben Affleck is the Batman that, because again, with the cartoon, there was no Batman training type.
Yeah.
It was you got dropped in, and Batman is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so visually, Snyder's was the closest to that, and that's why he's my favorite.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I like Nolan's movies. Don't get me wrong. I like what he did with because for him, like I've always had the question of like, yo, how did he get this cave this way? How did he make all this stuff? How do you make all this stuff and
When
no
nobody
one knows
knows
who you
this
are? And Nolan answered that question, which had never been answered. So I fuck with it. And Bale was a good Batman. You know what I'm saying? And I'd say Nolan's world, in terms of who Batman is, someone with no powers, it was solid. But for me, Ben.
So what was your
that
favorite
guy?
Batman movie? Batman vs Superman.
Batman movie?
Yes.
Dark
Like
Knight.
Dark Knight. But Dark Knight.
Dark
okay.
Knight.
Hands down.
You can't name something else.
Okay.
If you
That's
name
the
something
one.
else, you're full of shit.
So what made that your favorite movie? Was the acting? Was it the
It's
the
all
Batman
around.
character?
all around the
All of
movie,
it.
the movie as a whole. Now, I would say, in hindsight, I wish there was more action. I wish there were better action pieces of Batman fights.
Yeah, it was all.
If you could
But-
put a scene like that, if you can put a warehouse scene,
In Dark Knight,
is
that movie will be unfuckwittable for
Perfect.
like forever.
but for me, instead of that warehouse scene, the Batpod scene where he's trying to chase the
Joker.
Joker's trying to get there, and when the Batmobile breaks down,
Yes.
coming on the back pod, that up.
That shit was hard as fuck.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
That
What's
shit's
happening?
hard.
Oh shit, he shot. That's Batmobile. That's Batcycle.
And Heath Ledger's performance, like, let me just say, it was Jack Nicholson's
Okay.
until it was kind of shared with Mark Hamill. I wouldn't say it was given to Mark Hamill, but that cartoon Joker,
It's Joker.
is solid as fuck.
Yes.
And
Dark Knight
I would
was-
say him and Jack Nicholson shared it.
Mm.
Because it's a cartoon, you can only go but so far.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Heath Ledger did something that I don't think anyone saw happening.
Mm.
When he got cast for the role, I was like, you know what? I think he could do it.
I didn't think he could do it.
I thought he could do it.
Until I seen that picture come out.
With the
where-
trailer.
Not the trailer. There was they did this campaign where there was everybody who was like attached with this one website. If you logged in, your email took away a pixel of the official reveal of Heath Ledger's Joker,
Yeah.
and it was a close up, and you could see that he had his smile was
Smile was
scarred.
smeared,
carved into his face.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Mm.
Yeah.
And then the trailer came out, and it was the trailer where you hear him talking, and then the camera goes
Starting
boom.
tonight.
No, not that one.
Not that.
I remember hearing that one, and I was like, he sounds creepy as fuck.
People will die.
But it was the first like 90-second trailer where
Mm.
the shot came up where he was sitting in the cell waiting on Batman, and he's just sitting there looking like this. I was like, what?
Mm.
His paint ain't clean. His hair ain't clean. He looks like if the Joker was real, that's what he looked like. And
that movie was
it
crazy.
scared the fuck
movie
out
was
of you.
crazy.
Like, whoa. Like, he embodied live action what the Joker was.
Mm. Mm.
And so, it's Heath's now.
Mm.
I liked Leto's approach.
I do too.
I enjoyed it.
On this new one, this,
On Suicide Squad.
They give
on
him all
Suicide
kind of
Squad.
flack. I like.
I enjoyed it because I was like, yo, he saw Joker as crazy, flamboyant, all this extra crazy shit. And when he did the I was like, I see Joker doing that. I get the flack, but I feel like his performance, the place that he came from was a good place. But for me, Ben Affleck is the live action Batman.
Okay.
I can see your standpoint about going from. I'll say this: all the Batmans you saw up until Batman Begins, Batman was already Batman.
Yes.
So I've already seen that.
Yes.
And as far as that concerns, I'm still with Michael Keaton.
Okay.
But the Christian Bale Batman was the first time I said, "Oh no, he's training to be a fucking ninja.
Yes.
Look, how the fuck are you stepping on sticks and then he hitting you with sticks? You know what I'm saying? Pow! You trying to walk. Pow! Oh shit! Oh, that's right in his ribs. So it was the Batman Begins when it came out. How do I put this? Put this. I am always trying to go to the movies or watch a movie and be surprised. Now, with some of the trailer movies, like when I'm hyped up, or like Godzilla vs. Kong, that kind of thing, it's harder and harder.
The trailer's hard.
It's hard.
I've been sleeping on that movie until today.
Wow.
Straight up. I wrote that shit off. I was like, it's Godzilla, it's Kong. And then DC I saw that trailer today.
What are you going for?
I
You
saw that
going
trailer
to
today.
see some dope ass monsters
I saw
battling
that
it out.
trailer today. It was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
They are trying to do it.
So
Okay.
the bigger the movie is, the more you see it, it's harder and harder to be surprised when you leave the theater. When I went and saw that Batman Begins movie with Christian Bale the first time, it looked dope. But when I left that motherfucker, like man,
That's how you be Batman.
that was it.
That's how you become Batman.
That was it. And then the Dark Knight just on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
And this
Look,
is what happens when it escalates.
we just going right here. Now, Dark Knight Rises,
It's shaky.
It is, but it's not.
It's shaky.
It's just there's some procedural things that don't make any sense. Like
You won't
how
fall
the
all
fuck,
the way in the water,
how the fuck did
but
you
it's
get
shaky.
from way over here to back here?
In his prison outfit.
So I'm saying, how the fuck did you get? So I'm cool on that, but I'll say this: the Joker character, the Dark Knight was dope, but I believe that the Joker put it over the top.
Right.
But the Joker gave long speeches. You know what I'm saying? His presence just put over the top,
Right.
and he was not a man of brevity. He gave speeches. However, Bane was the opposite. His brevity was, man, he didn't say much.
Here's what it is. Let's get to it.
Like, look, like certain things was so like when I'm watching, I said, oh, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't go away. I'm in charge. And then,
Yo, when the two guys came back and he killed one in front of the other.
do this, and then I'll kill you.
Damn.
Told the man to a face. Now, search him, and then I'm gonna kill you. And then, but it was like,
Okay.
I got it. If I don't search him, I'm
kill
gonna
him?
die right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's my
Yeah.
rabbit hole on the whole.
So yeah,
It
but
get-
it is what
it
it
get
is.
deep.
But
It get deep.
son, we about to lean on you right now.
Just currently.
First off, I want to say this to all the pre-gamers out there who are still tuned in. Matter of fact, quick time check.
It is currently 11:28.
I've been on.
I'm coming down,
I was on before we started.
but
I am on.
I want all the
I
pre-gamers
was on
out
before
there.
they got here.
I want all the pre-gamers out there to know that I am officially on Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and that I'm officially letting you know this nigga right here will fuck his shit up.
You know what?
But,
In due time,
but
that
we're-
will
but
be a
hold
feasible
on, hold on.
fight.
We're not gonna dwell on past shit.
No, damn all that.
All
Damn
right,
all
so
that.
Games wise,
there's nothing better than the present right now. When do you want to set it up?
Damn
You
all
want to
that.
make a
How long you
I
how long you had the
just
game?
bought it.
Cool. Cause I played the game 4 times total.
And I'll put Kevin down to smash him up.
No
And that's
contest.
fine. And that's
No
fine.
contest.
And
See, you know what?
I will say
See,
this.
you know what? We'll get at this. You don't count right now.
And
Right.
but here's what I was saying. Like,
I'll
like,
put.
look,
Get,
like me
spin
and
it up! Next game, Kevin. Drag it there.
obviously, Dragon Ball Fighter Z is in line with Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Now, me and Maine have played Street Fighter,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and there has been no match that has been lopsided
Right.
yet. And seeing as how DBZ is the same way, I see the same thing happening.
Oh, brother.
It's not going to be
Look
lopsided.
at Bruh,
It's not gonna be
I
lopsided.
promise you. I promise you.
Get tight
Like,
out there.
like, I dread going online and I hate playing people, but I feel like I'm at that plateau of my game where I've been playing like elite players online, and yes, I've been losing, but I've been losing by a smidgen. Just to put in perspective of how good I am in that game. The guy who whooped my ass 2 years ago, remember DeAndre at my house?
Yeah, I remember young man.
I'm beating him now.
Pre-gamers,
I am beating him now, Kevin.
you heard all of that, and I call.
And not to undermine your
Bullshit.
sense of level up. Okay.
I call bullshit.
All right, you know what?
I call bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Men love women like numbers don't.
No,
When can we set it up?
No. Damn all that.
You know
Damn
what?
all that. I'm in on this.
Thank you.
Shut up. I'm in on this.
He got to beat him first before he even
I
darken my door.
I call bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none this man is saying. I just wanted to say, I'm on DBs. I'm on Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Do you feel confident you will beat me?
Not right now. I just got the game.
Okay, cool.
But
that's understandable.
once,
Of course, as you should.
Once I know who my character is, who my guy
As you should.
is.
Give me a time frame.
Once I know that, I'm gonna fuck his shit up.
You're an average gamer. You play a lot of fighter games. You played a lot of competition games.
Yes.
How long do you think it would take for you to compete at my level of gameplay?
I can't even say it. Y'all know.
I mean, honestly, if I was devoting time to it.
Yeah, if you're devoting time.
If I was devoting time to it. But he's a scrub, y'all. I'm trying to find the motivation.
Do you think I'm trash?
Tell you right now.
Do you think I'm trash?
Don't go out there lightly.
Bruh, I don't. Oh,
And
I'm not even going
to.
to.
Because I'm talking a lot of shit.
I know.
And
Kevin's seen like some of the.
And as you've seen, I've been tiptoeing around the when you want to challenge, when you want to do it. I've been.
He wants to come in full speed. But I promise you, brother, it's like.
But listen. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
I respect your position because you've been playing this game.
I have.
Almost a handful of years.
Probably,
now.
yeah, three and counting.
Almost a handful.
And I haven't. I'm not a god. I haven't dedicated time like that. But
so I just bought the game like a week and a half
you
ago.
don't want to see me.
So
You
listen, everything I'm saying is shit talk.
Okay.
But when it crosses over into elite talk, I'm a fucking shit.
As it should be.
But
it should
we
be.
don't want to dwell. We don't want to dwell.
Okay.
On
Wait.
the book.
Fuck him
Okay.
up in the process. In the process.
But listen, we're in a post new system launch now. Xbox is out there. The 5 is out there. I came up on the 5. Shout out to my wife, Coupon Gangster. You already know.
Because it's still hard to get one, so you came through in the
I
clutch.
came up on a 5 with the disc, and to be honest with you, I'm happy I got the disc.
Okay.
I wanted a digital, but now that I got the disc and how things have transpired, I'm glad I got it.
Is your disc also a 4K player?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
I would hope
I
to
don't
God
watch
so.
movies on it.
Would it not be, Kevin?
I don't
like
watch movies on it.
realistically speaking.
I don't watch.
My
Here's what I'll say.
one is
Here's what I'll say.
The One S.
Here's what I'll say.
my Xbox One, the Gears of War console.
I
is a 4K Blu-ray player.
I want to be
Here's what I'll
90%
say.
sure it is.
Here's
a
what I'll
4K
say.
player.
As far as when they start making 4K games, it can handle
I'm
that.
at movies.
Now, I personally don't watch movies on it. I don't stick DVDs in it. If I watch movies on it, I'm streaming something. That's me. So in terms of that, I want to say yes, but I don't know because that's a feature that I don't really hone in on. But with that being said, we are in the post-launch of the 5 and the whatever the fuck the Xbox is named.
So many titles coming out.
What
man.
are you on?
So, man, I played the launch titles. I played the Spider-Man Miles Morales. Fucking awesome.
Fire.
Yes, Fire. I don't know if y'all had the chance to play the 5 yet, which you've been exposed to it now. How do you? I want to ask a consumer like yourself. How do you enjoy the solid state drive in the PS5?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
The
solid state
graphics, the solid state, the rapid loading graphics, and play, and we're playing. We're playing.
I'm not a tech guy. So
Okay,
when you say solid state, I don't know what the fuck.
All right, I'm
that
sorry.
means.
How do you like the load time of the PS5?
There are no load times.
Thank you. Thank you.
I started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the 4.
How are they access?
Huh?
How were the axes?
The Axis?
Yes.
They're the shit.
Yeah.
The Valhalla is probably the best Assassin's Creed game made. In terms of all around. It's the best one made.
Either one of y'all getting on Cyberpunk?
It's been in the air and
it's
people.
a lot to me, man. I don't know.
Fucked their
They
launch
fucked it up. They did.
I don't know what the game is about.
They
man.
did some major shit that almost got them sued and shit.
You know
They
what?
done
You
a
know what
lot of stuff.
Cyberpunk will probably be about?
GTA kind of
Not GTA. More so, think Matrix, and everybody knows. That's what I would say it's close to. Matrix. Everybody knows.
It's like I've seen
It's over the top sci-fi cyborg.
But I don't know what to like. I don't know what's the point of this.
I feel you, and it's definitely not based off of way you like. Because I remember how you said about GTA. Cyberpunk is not the game for you.
That's why I didn't get it.
But the ambition that was there, had they pulled it off, could have been something great.
What about Hitman 3?
It just came out 2 days
I didn't
ago.
watch it.
I didn't pull the trigger
I've
on
seen
it.
some
But
things that it has some glitches as they all do, but from what I've seen online about it, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
and I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on it. And I've always played. I played Contracts was the only Hitman that I beat. I played Hitman 2 and 3, but I don't know. Well, Hitman 3 is out. I play Hitman 2, but I don't know.
What you on right now?
Right now, I'm
in terms of next gen, and that's to say that look, there's not a real,
Nothing.
truly traditional.
there isn't.
Next gen
There
game
isn't.
that
There isn't.
there's no 4
Nope.
version, there's
Nope.
no Xbox One version. This is strictly like you either have a 5,
Yep.
or you have the new box, or you're not getting this game.
You know what game
not
that is for
game
me?
yet. What's
That's
up?
going to be Final Fantasy 16. Have you
Okay.
seen that trailer?
No.
Or it's going to be Project Athia by
My,
Square Enix.
I can't remember the game. The game I'm waiting on. It's in my wish list, but I can't remember what it is.
What,
I
is
can't
it
remember
Deathloop?
No.
It's
My son wants Deathloop. Like,
Have
now.
you seen that little game, the Devil Inside?
Yeah.
That's the one where is that the one where you're
a little
where-
small little creature and you're running through like this adventure mode and you're fighting like.
That's the one.
I cannot wait to
That's
play
the
that.
one.
It's
That's
like
the
almost
one.
feels like Zelda.
That's the one.
I cannot wait
where
to
it's
play
like
that. Son.
you're out there like
Yeah, and
hunting.
they show a dude just like in the city,
Yes.
but you're just out there like.
That's the one. The
I
Devil
cannot wait
Inside.
to play that.
It's on my wish list.
Yes, I cannot wait.
That
to play
is the
that.
game of even over Spider-Man Miles Morales.
yes.
That game right there is the one that I'm like, I cannot. wait
It's
to
gonna
play
be
it.
so dope, man.
Until they come out. See,
Okay.
y'all made a point for me.
Mm-hmm.
Until they start making games that are, if you don't have this console,
Yeah,
You're not
you
getting
can't
it,
get it.
right.
Because you know what, that Ratchet and Clank game, you can't play it on.
No.
that's
It's too graphic intensive. How he jumping through worlds. Have you
Yeah.
seen that trailer?
Of course I have.
That shit looks.
I played
So,
all of those games.
oh. Let me ask you a question, because a lot of people got this was their launch title. It had a lot of hype. I won't pull the trigger on it, but I don't know. Godfall.
Don't pull the trigger on it.
Don't
No.
see, and it's supposed
not,
to be
it's
like.
not that kind of title. Like, listen, for me, launch titles. I remember one time, well, before we bought the 5, I remember saying out there like, what's launching with it?
Right.
Because,
Demon's
like,
Souls.
listen, you get
Demon's Souls,
you get the
Godfall.
you get the new
Demon's Soul.
system, you get the new system, and right now, right as we're in the first year of the 5 and the Xbox X Series. Right now, in my opinion, is the only time where backwards compatibility matters.
Yep.
Because there are no specific, you can't get this game
Right.
unless you have a 5 or a box. Like, this is the game this is why you buy a system. As of right now, everything else is like all these studios, their time is split. We got to make a 5 version, we got to make the 4 version. And with that being said, you still haven't seen the true power of these next gen systems.
You haven't seen the power yet.
Now, with that being said, Godfall is a game
It's exclusive.
that, probably scratches the surface of the 5, but it's one of those things where they probably they pitched it to Sony, and Sony was like, fuck yeah, we need a launch title, and do it.
It's
But there's nothing like if Godfall, if you're thinking of Godfall, you might as well just get Demon's Souls.
fuck that. Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. For your sense of sanity, and I talk to Patrick every day about
Yes.
this. Don't.
This
do
is
it.
game.
Cause y'all not. If you're not built like that,
Yeah.
true game was only.
So-
if you're not built like that, don't do
Funny thing happened a couple months back. We got the 5.
it. Mm-hmm.
And my son's going through my game library. And, I'm like, with me in games, I'm like, yo, go through my library.
Mhm.
If you want to play it, ask me, and I'll tell
Mhm.
you. So one day, he's like, Dad, Bloodborne.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it,
He's
son.
like, Bloodborne, can I play it? I'm like, absolutely.
You can go ahead. Go right
Absolutely.
ahead.
So he starts playing it, and I try to give you your space and get in the
Yeah.
zone with it, because that's one of them games. I don't want to bombard you with it to death. He starts playing it. I give him a couple days. I'm like, yo, how's Bloodborne going? He was like, I can't tell you how many times I've rage quit. I'm like, did you make it out of the opening part? We had to fight that werewolf. He was like, I didn't know how I was supposed to do that. I had no weapons. I had nothing.
Shit.
I can honestly tell you, people, for all Bloodborne fans, my son has not touched that game in like 60 days. It's 2 months. He rage quit. I remember. This is the cleric beast, the very first optional boss.
Yeah.
The first bosses are the cleric beast and Brother Muzo. Well, not Muzo.
No,
Gascon.
Gascon is
I'm
required.
thinking of
He's
the wire.
required.
I'm thinking of the wire, Brother
Yeah,
Muzo.
yeah. No, Gascon's required, Keith.
Yeah,
And
Gascon is required. The cleric
Clergy
beast
is
is
optional. Yes.
So my son is on that bridge,
Yeah.
and I tell him, I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
go there.
Mm.
And he's like, what's over there? I was like, a surprise, special weapon. He goes, oh.
Gets to the wolves. Gets to the. All right.
And the beast, as big as the TV screen, jumps
Mhm.
out at him. He's like, what, Dad? Now, he one-shotted him.
Pretty impressive.
Young Dunn is a beast.
The young man got promise out there, man.
He
I'm telling
one-shotted
you.
him. But
Tell
trust me, if he could cuss, he'd have been cussing me out that whole time. He tried.
Fucking shit in there.
He tried his hand, and then he rage quit. And he beat He one-shot Gascon, but he did it by ringing the bell. And he had somebody
I was
else.
gonna say she's summoning hunters, but that's pretty
But yeah,
awesome though, man.
He's an old Yarnum right now, and I remember waking up, coming out into the living room, looking at him, and he had that look on his face of,
They had different
don't
breeds.
talk to me,
Mhm.
don't say nothing to me, because I'm about to throw this controller through the TV. And he hasn't picked Bloodborne back up since.
Bro, my wife will tell you. She'll tell you. My daughter, my youngest, was 2 years old. Oh, fuck that game, man. I don't know. And you and Justin Bracegirdle, they put
Shout
me the
out.
first time I ever played anything like that from software.
Me too.
And I wanted to compete with them so bad that I was like, if they can do it, I can fucking do it. I'm a fucking
too.
gamer. They're gamers. I started playing that fucking game,
One of
Kev.
the
I
most
tell you,
frustrating
man.
games I've
And they were like, yeah, I made it here. Oh, they did it. I can do it. Oh, my God. Ebriatis. I swear to God, I was, boy. You know when you get to a certain level of rage where everything just hurts and you so determined to beat something, man, and
My kids
I
can,
just-
my kids my kids can recall stories.
yeah,
And they
man.
watch me rage.
Oh.
on that. They be like, Daddy,
Man.
I'm so upset.
Oh, God. Just like Kevin, like, I get it. There's hard games. But I just have to
From
preach to this.
Software's on another
It's
level.
it's like it's elite gamers only.
Ain't no levels.
Yes. Yeah,
no
you
level.
cannot select easy.
No.
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 We're not
Here's the
doing
game.
that. Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
game.
They're
Either
like-
you got it or you
they're
don't
like-
got it.
Our shit is hard.
Yes.
Press play.
Oh my
When
God.
you beat it, we're gonna make it harder.
Yes, new
Press
game
play.
plus.
You know what I'm saying?
I beat that with sheer satisfaction. I beat some of the challenge dungeons. I beat the DLC, but new
I
game
haven't
plus.
beat Bloodborne twice.
Kiss
I
my
have not beat
ass, new game plus.
Everybody say,
I
look.
did it. No need to do it
When they
again.
beat it, I've done.
I done. I will never pick this up again. I promise you. I promise
That's how
you.
the From Software titles are. But
Uh-huh.
one that I would love to pick back up
Dark
is
Souls.
Sekiro.
Dude, did you beat that?
Yes.
Dude, that game.
No, I didn't.
You haven't?
I didn't.
Beat it.
I didn't.
Are you close? Have you went through?
Yeah, I got the. I'm at the. I'm at
The
the
last
very
boss is fucking.
But I
hilarious.
I didn't get the ending where you could get the ultimate ending.
Fuck that. Just beat the game. Because he's hard enough. Fighting 3 levels of him out there in the fucking...
That was the first From Software game where I was like, I fought him 3 times and I was like, you know what?
He has 3 levels of ridiculousness.
I have no more energy or mental space to devote to figuring out his attack patterns.
I know.
Figuring out what I can block.
Yes.
What I can't. What can I dodge?
Yes.
What can I dodge?
Yeah.
When can I attack
Yep.
him? Hey, this is just going to be a back up.
And you never can get greedy.
Have no desire.
It's so
to figure
time
out.
consuming. You cannot. The greedier you get, the worse you lose.
My son, he like through Bloodborne. I have to tell myself, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Absolutely.
Don't be greedy, because you're gonna want to hit R1 one more time, and when you do, that's when the motherfucker does a stupid little sweep of the leg,
Boy.
and you're dead.
Sweep the leg.
No, Keith, let me tell you a story. Like, fighting the God of War looking monkey in Sekiro. And my daughter heard me screaming so loud when I cut his head off. Let's go!
Don't he come back?
I threw my controller, the motherfucker picked his head up. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Hold up.
I know the game.
Hold up.
Don't he come back after that?
I said,
Hold up. That's not the end of it.
yeah. It says the...
He comes back twice. First off, that fight with that monkey is a 2-stage fight.
Yes.
You cut his head off, and then he wakes back up. And this is From Software. It's not like, hey,
Yeah.
get 5 hits in and
Yeah,
it's over.
no.
They're like, no, full health bar,
Yeah.
new moves,
Yeah. He gets to dodge at you now and slide.
new moves. And when you die, we're not gonna put you in the second part of the fight.
No.
That shit you just struggled with,
Yeah.
you got that again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put you back to the gate so you can go back through these little characters and then get to them.
But then later on in the game, they're like, hey,
2 of them.
do you remember that monkey whose head you cut off?
Yeah, it's 2
He's
of them.
back.
With a friend.
And he's got a friend.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Yeah. I said, man, you know what?
and your save point is 5 minutes away.
But you know what?
Don't
we
die.
did that. We did that through the pain, struggle, and tears, and still the last boss after all that is harder than all of them.
Dude.
And he right there.
Look, you could beeline to him. You don't even have to fight him.
Right.
He's just sitting in the middle of the
Oh,
field of flowers.
God.
Like, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. What take is this? Number 58? Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, don't forget the block. Oh,
Yeah.
you got it, bro.
But
Oh.
what
Yeah.
games other than The Devil Inside,
Um,
which I too am looking for?
Yes. Oh,
What
brother.
what are you checking for?
So
Matter of fact,
little-
what? Because I think you've been going back through some old titles.
Mm-hmm.
What has surprised you? Because I know you recently went back through God of War.
Oh
remake.
my God. I did, and I've never been a God of War. Like, I wouldn't say not a fan. I just never gave it the time.
Because I remember I told you, I was like, yo, the
But
other
bro-
God of Wars are nothing like this.
Bro,
one.
you did say that. But shout out to Santa Monica Studios. Like, the story is so captivating, bro. Like, I was like, shit.
That was your first
this,
God of War game.
yeah.
And
This
you don't know
shit
what's
is
going on.
off the chain, man. And however,
You call your
I
ass back.
I have it.
and
Oh,
in
you
terms
do?
of
Okay.
I started playing it when I rented it from Xbox, and then all of a sudden,
Bro.
I took it back that day, and then I bought it 2 summers ago, like Black Friday, for like $15. It's still
Yep.
the case, because I be
and just to put this
there
out
you go
there,
right there.
nice.
Yeah.
And just to put this out there, I did not beat the King of the Valkyries. She can go fuck herself. And everyone with them, because I beat all 8 of them. Then I had to go fight head of the council, and I said, you know what?
I beat her.
I'm not doing that. You
I
did.
did. Yes, I
you
did.
are a fucking.
Yes, I did.
God, I put it. I
Yes,
deleted it.
I
I
did.
deleted it. I said,
And
fuck it.
it's one
I
of
beat
those
the
things-
game.
It's one of those things where after you finally accomplish it, you're like, I'm never doing that again.
Right. What? I hope it's some godforsaken, like, super glorious armor you get or something.
No.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck. She comes out, smashes you on the ground. Her health bar is twice as big as them. You gotta know how all the other Valkyries fight, which they are fucking ridiculously hard.
Here's one Valkyrie you gotta fight. you have to, first off, you're in a maze.
Oh yeah,
The
man.
mist in the maze
Oh fuck them.
drains your energy
Yeah.
while you're in it.
Fuck them.
And you have to find the Valkyrie in the middle of it and then fight her while your energy is still depleting. So
that is
first
that
you gotta
world.
find the path, beeline through the path, and look, they throw
Keith.
enemies at you the whole time.
The fucking realm of Nephilim or whatever it's called.
The battle mountain.
Oh my god! And the mazes switch up every time. There's no I can do this. No,
Oh, no,
it switches every time. Oh, you thought you had this? Oh no, you got something different. You got to go find her in the back and then fight her. That fucking
and then
boy.
fight her.
When I left
While
that
your energy's
realm,
drained.
bro, I never came back. I said I went around that motherfucker so fast, whatever I can pick up and get out of there before you die. I died on the way back. Thank God. So I threw my controller, my PlayStation 5 controller, at the wall. I don't say fuck it. I'll buy another because I died on the way back.
These controllers $70.
I ain't throwing motherfucker down.
Hey man, comfort been good too.
I'm too cheap for that.
But no, like keep
I still
no
pick
real
up
talk.
pennies, nigga.
I beat that fucking Valkyrie and then I ran back and died by one of those
it's
little
late.
spinny things.
It is.
Oh, it's late.
But man, yeah. So just to wrap up, man. I'm waiting on Little Nightmares 2. That's coming out in February. Little Nightmares. Yes, it's got Sasha Six with the little umbrella hat. It's yellow and
I don't know that.
it's a part. Oh man, your kid. I bet you your little son or your son know. Fucking dope. Little Nightmares 2. The Devil Inside. Pray to the Gods. That is like Shadow of Colossus for PS5.
Okay.
Pray to
I'm
the
thinking on. Is there a game? No, it's not. It's not that game. Never mind. Keep going.
Pray to the Gods. You know where it's like you only fight bosses, but you got to figure out how to beat them. I got the demo of Resident Evil 8. I got to check that out. I'm gonna check that out.
The Village.
The Village. Yes.
There's a game dropping in March. I can't remember what it's called on the 5. It's a shooter. It looks like Mass Effect. You fall on this planet and you're caught in an
Are
endless
you
loop.
that chick Returnal?
Returnal.
Returnal. Yeah, Returnal's
That one I'm
coming
looking
out.
forward to.
I'm on the fence about it, but it does look like it's gonna be dope.
How's it look? How's it look? Is it
Like
red?
Mass
black?
Effect.
No, it's not a game. There's a game.
She
with-
looks.
There's a
Yeah.
game with it's red, black, and white.
That's Deathloop. Almost look cartoonish.
First person.
And somebody's chasing after you.
It's the same kind of premise where you die, but then it's like Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
That one looks pretty fun. My son wants to play that.
Definitely. Yep.
Definitely.
Fucking. Of course, the new. Is Horizon Zero Dawn gonna be exclusive? Because if it's gonna be
Yes.
made for the 4, I'm not buying it. I want
no.
exclusive
I think-
titles from here on out.
I think all that depends on if it gets where it drops this year. I think by the end of this year,
For me, when I think next gen, the game I play should not be compatible to play on PS4.
I agree.
Give me my money's worth.
I agree. And what I would say to that is, I would say, I imagine that by the end of the year, we'll be done with, on either side, making games for both consoles. I think that'll be a thing of the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
So depending on Horizon Zero Dawn, odds are it's probably going to get pushed back to 2022.
Think so? The launch? Shit.
I think everything that's been announced so far,
Yeah.
you can expect it to be pushed back to late 2021,
Shit.
2022. So
Shit.
I imagine Horizon, God of War Ragnarok, the
I
big
cannot-
titles.
Man, they haven't even showed a trailer of that.
I
Have you
think-
seen the trailer?
A teaser. That's all they have. But that's what I would
Dude,
expect.
Thor is the fucking protagonist. Of course, Ragnarok, but I cannot wait to play that. And it's made by second.
The secret ending of God of War is Thor shows up to his house.
Yeah, you
Really?
you know that?
No!
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the secret ending
They
of the
they,
game.
No.
they show this much of him
Thor-
hammer in hand.
Thor is cloaked because you remember you killed 2 of his sons in the game.
Not his sons.
Those were his sons, weren't they?
No, you killed his cousin. You killed. Of course, you killed Loki. No, your son is named Loki, but you killed his cousin, and then you killed. His cousin was Baldar. Baldar is Thor's
Not
cousin.
that guy. I'm talking about the other guy. There was 2 kids, 2 brothers that showed up. I think those were Thor's kids. You fight them together. When you fight that one battle where you gotta block with your shield because one drops down on you. Those are Thor's kids, if I'm not mistaken. So the secret ending of the game is after you've done everything, Thor shows up to your house when your kid is asleep, and you're like, and Kratos is like, stay in the bed. You go outside and it's fucking Thor. And
so Kratos hasn't even been a thought inside the Marvel universe because of the
no,
because
that's because Marvel and Marvel, the Loki from Marvel and the Loki in God of War. Both of those Lokis are not the Loki of official
Greek
Norse.
So and here's where I'm confused. Zeus, Kratos' father, right? Odin is Thor and Loki's father.
He's Thor's father.
But he's like some super god, right? He's Thor.
He's
like
the god.
He's the god. Is he stronger than Zeus?
Listen, if Norse mythology was Christianity, Odin would be God.
And Thor would be Jesus.
Thor would be Jesus.
Okay.
And Loki would be considered the devil.
But even Odin has a father as well.
So I thought Zeus was the king of the gods, though.
He is.
Of Greek mythology, not Norse mythology.
But it's the same cosmos.
No, they're not.
How isn't it? No. I'm Kratos fighting fucking Thor.
They put him in.
Kratos' original story starts in Greek mythology.
And then moved to
He is the son of Zeus. And
he killed his father.
And when you know Greek mythology, Zeus used to go down in the earth and be like, I like that bitch. And
fucking die.
So Kratos' story starts in Greek mythology and ends with him basically destroying all the gods. And then he exiles himself and goes into Norse mythology, which is Odin, Loki, Thor, and those characters. Which when you're talking about it, technically are the same, but regionally they're different. You know what I mean? It's different. The stories may have similarities, the characters may be similar, but it is different mythology. And so basically Kratos is he's left Greek and gone into Norse. And now in that respect, the company Santa Monica is taking artistic freedom with Norse mythology and implementing Kratos into it. Kratos has nothing to do with anything
at all.
He's just a made-up
Either
character.
one, they're just
fucking monster.
He's just a made-up character. If you were to be like, yo, I wish there was a black person in Greek mythology, and then you came up with it. That's all Kratos is.
So we're running a question for you. Does Valhalla play in anything? Because we were talking about, but does that play into that?
Valhalla is
where Odin lives, right?
Is a legitimate Norse mythology thing. But it's kind of like if you flip it to Christianity, it's Revelations basically. Valhalla is Revelations on the Christianity side, and there are clear differences, but the main notes of every story are kind of the same. Basically, at the end of the day, we're all, in my opinion, all talking to the same person, whether it's Odin, God, Allah, or whatever. My opinion.
So Odin's that motherfucking guy.
In my opinion, if there's somebody who's saying it's Odin,
right,
and someone says no, it's Zeus,
right,
and someone says no, it's God,
Mm-hmm.
we're all talking about the same person, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's just depending on what region you're from, will kind of dictate what you believe in.
Well, man, they got hella stories, man. I was trying to follow that shit, and then I started trying to connect the dots, and I was like, holy shit, hold on now, Marvel. Hold on, wait a minute. Valhalla coming out, hold on, he's in Valhalla right now, hold on, Odin's in, hold on.
Don't think too far.
All right.
It's not
now I'm like, what the fuck?
Play the game.
Right. I'm like, hold on,
play the game.
His son's name is
Enjoy the
Loki.
game. Play the game.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game. Leave it in the game.
Shit.
Because that's what it is.
Pretty much. Okay. Well, I know we're gonna shoot. Well, and that's it for mine though, man.
What? This has been the pregame show.
Man.
It's almost 12 o'clock. We've been going.
I'm out tomorrow.
It's been a while. I'm out tomorrow too.
Can we, y'all want to shoot some shit real quick? If we got this 20, 15 minutes?
We'll discuss that off camera, but To whoever's still out there, thank you for rocking with us. Thank you
Yeah.
for fucking with us. This has been the pregame show. We're down one, but still the pregame show, goddamn.
Straight up.
So to my right,
Hey, Snacks in the building.
I am Dylan Since 81.
This your boy the Ashen one.
Hey,
And shout out to Cuzzo, Roman
Yes,
Rome.
Roman
Blacks.
We are officially trying to lay the groundwork down for season 5.
Get some more pregame brews for everybody out
Yes.
there.
Game brews out
Coming,
there.
bro. Coming, please, y'all.
We
Get
got-
with your
we got-
designated
we got-
pre-gamer. For
Definitely
the man.
looking to do a recipe of the new Georgia Blue,
Yes.
not to
Yes.
encroach on Maine's Blue.
The blue beer. I
The
loved
blue
it, by
beer.
the way.
Right, the blue
But
level is
by the
an
way.
The
anthem.
pregame
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah.
Blue beer is hopefully going to be not hopefully, it's going to be a separate
It is.
thing. So we working on that.
And it's coming, please. So get with
It's
your
working on
designated
that.
pre-gamer, man.
Absolutely.
For your, yeah,
Your pregame
Yes.
brew.
absolutely.
Pregame brew. And with that,
As always, pregame responsible.
pregame responsibly, y'all. And that's it. It's just the pregame show. It's not the game pre-show. It's just our favorite show because it is our show.
And we out.
Pregames.